Hey everybody, Marty Sleva here with Jose Otero. We're at New York Comic Con and we finally get to film a video without Greg.
Finally.
So fast, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, welcome to New York Comic Con. It's me, the bearded bro Marty, the tallest guy in the room, Jose, and we're going to talk about our game of New York Comic Con. What stood out to us? So Marty, lead me off. Your game of New York Comic Con.
Okay, so this is going to be a weird one, kind of a cheat since it's already out, but GTA 5. So
GTA 5, a game that's out.
Isn't that
didn't
out?
even really have a presence here outside of the IGN panel.
Okay, so I own the game, and I've said on podcasts before, I haven't played it yet. Haven't opened it. Like I just couldn't muster the excitement, despite the fact that you all love it, Keza loves it. But I was at your panel with the three voice actors of Trevor, Franklin, and Michael, and the way they were talking about like the 3 years they spent doing mocap and learning their lines and acting and pretty much becoming these characters. Just the excitement and the sort of like trials and tribulations they talked about going through made me immediately want to go home, just leave the scummy city and go home back to San Francisco. Not scummy, I love New York. Go home back to San Francisco.
Back to pristine San Francisco where no bum poops on the sidewalk.
No hippies, none of that.
Yeah, I just immediately want to go home, unwrap it, and play it. So
Yeah, I think it's infectious, their excitement. The fact that literally hanging out with them and having their interactions, the way they talk to each other, is exactly how they talk in the game. It's crazy.
it's incredible. They all, it was all mocap. They all look like the characters. They all sound like the characters, and their personalities, like they're all probably less sociopaths than their characters, a little bit, but they all sort of bring their character's energy to the table. I liked it.
Jose, tall man, what is your game of New York Comic Con? You're a Nintendo fanboy. I was going to say bot, but that doesn't roll off the tongue like Xbot does. So what do you got for me?
Nice. Believe it or not, it is a Nintendo game. It is The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds.
Nice.
Everything you told me about that game sounds awesome.
Yeah, no, they had a panel here at Comic-Con, and it was absolutely fantastic what they showed. A lot more detail than they've gone into before. This game comes out November 22nd, and surprisingly, up until yesterday, we knew really hardly anything about it. And hearing about all of these ways that it is different from A Link to the Past has me very interested. I mean, this out-of-order dungeon system specifically, the way these items work, the shop will work, it's all really fascinating. So I'm really excited.
Are you stoked about the whole like go 2D, go 2D on the wall and go around and the paintings?
I need to see more of that. I mean, as a guy who loves puzzle mechanics in games, I feel like it's going to be one of those things where maybe I don't think much of it now, but when I see, hey, I just slipped through this thing and got into that other area that I didn't think I could get into, like stuff like that is going to definitely entice me and make me really happy about that game.
Yeah, it's really going to depend on how Nintendo actually implements it, because it's a really cool sort of core idea, and it's like how it's actually in the game.
Sure, yeah, and the item upgrade system is fantastic. Seeing how like you're going to start out with this one item and then over time be turning it into something that's way more powerful. Like I'm really interested what that does to that game.
Yeah, hearing everything out of that panel just sounded awesome.
Well, I mean, it's no surprise, I think, that, yours is a Nintendo. Nintendo is the one who brought the most to the show, and that's why my game of the show is Super Mario World 3D.
3D World.
3D World. Did I get there in the end? Yeah. So Super Mario 3D World. That's where you
Yes.
put the 3D, not the end of it.
Nope.
I'm learning. I'm new to this Super Mario 3D World. I had seen it, at E3, obviously, the demonstrations and stuff, but actually playing it, that is a fun game. And today, during our, next gen panel, one of the people there was talking about the fact that he didn't like that everything was so dark and so gritty, and that's what we want out of games. And this is completely the opposite.
Oh yeah.
This is you hang out with your friends, go have some fun. It didn't have the hang-ups of like the old new Super Mario Brothers from me, where I'd be running and somebody jumps on my head and screws up my whole run. Like here it was more kind of like Super Mario 64. Like there's this open thing, run around, do all your things, but you're with other people. You're having fun.
You're competing, but you're not obstacles in each other's path. And maybe in the 2D sense, like that was one of the problems with that series versus doing it in 3D and having this sort of different view. Yeah. No, it's fantastic. It's really cool.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, based on what you saw, what was your game of New York Comic Con? Of course, Watch Dogs was here, South Park, a whole bunch of Batman stuff. Let us know in the comments, then share this video with your friends so they can be part of the discussion. And until next year, I'm going back behind the curtain.